Yo, what's up? I'm Sir, back with another video. In this video, I'm going to basically be going into the Deepwoken updates for today. In today's Deepwoken updates, we have the Exoskeleton Nerf. Everyone is going crazy about it. Exoskeleton got nerfed, in my opinion, to the ground. Because comparing to what it used to do, which is, it used to let you get hit 20 times and then you'll die. But now what it does is give you a Vesperian natural armor to it, which I will get into more about it. You have people in the Discord saying they need to make it better, and then there's some people in the Discord saying that they need to just buff Exoskeleton. It's just like terrible. Like a lot of people in the Discord is really upset with the Exoskeleton nerf because they did nerf Exoskeleton way harder than they should have. They could have increased the fortitude of Exoskeleton. In my opinion, I agree with the developers of the game that Exoskeleton, it doesn't really fit in the game. But you got to think about all the people who, okay, everybody made builds off of Exoskeleton. Like not everyone, but people who made builds, they made it off of Exoskeleton, which can make a lot of people upset because they didn't invest into other things. But you got to think about it. If you can invest like a build into one legendary card, the build is good. I mean, the card is good. Like, let's be real. The card is really good if you can just make a whole build off of one card. Let's be reasonable. But they could, like I said, just increase the fortitude or even made it something to the point where it's like if you have Exoskeleton, you get posture broken easier. Like something to the point where it has a good and bad thing, because it already did have a good and bad thing, because you could get 20 hit by a freshie. But let's be real, most people not about to get bodied by someone with no monsters and no skills. I'm just saying that right now. So with that, we have other updates with the bug fixes. The bugs fixes that we have in the update, I feel like they're alright. So let's get into the bug fixes. And basically, first bug fix we got is fixed owls depths and spawning only at night. We got days and finisher not working with guns. A lot of the things wasn't working with guns, and they're getting into it. So, and I see guns in a lot of PvP, like a lot of people starting to use guns. So that's a good thing that they're actually looking at fixing gun mechanics, fix illusion zone, fix storm collar slash through stun, fix cheap trick, fix unequip your weapons during a running attack, being able to assassinate people in force field. That's mad toxic. You should not be able to do that. Fix being able to spam feint crystal impale. Mobs can now travel through hive gate. I believe that works with gates inside the depths, just like the bell gates. Mobs can go through those. Properly fix the bug where elementless builds will get flooded with monsters when they got their element, and fix the circle in the forest arena closing on a corner. That was mad annoying. If you ever play 3v3s in the forest arena, basically you can get trapped into this corner and it's basically you're draining HP. Like I said, I still feel like the zones for 3v3 should move, like how kind of like a Fortnite type end game. If you ever know what that is, where the zones move at the end and then it finally closes. I think arena should definitely be like that, because you can't hold somebody in arena for as long as you want to. I think it should be something where the arena just closes. We're gonna go into the balances and improvements. Diver events in the depths now give rep with the divers. Divers are mad annoying, so now the fact that divers, you can get rep back up with them, that's a good thing. Buff spawn rate of void feathers, that's a good thing, because with the new oath, getting more void feathers is needed for, I believe, to get more monsters for the oath. Increase EXP from Airtail events. I feel like it's not enough Airtail events like in a hive area, unless if they're talking about in the sea. Increase EXP from Void Seed, that's a good thing. Better farms. Barrage no longer cancels on initial parry. Shadow Roar no longer cancels. Petra's anchor brace damage is nerfed. I never fought Petra's anchor that much, so I really don't know how bad they nerfed it, but I feel like it should be a good weapon since it's like dropped from Kaido, like one of the hardest mobs in the game. Storm Enchant now has a cooldown on proc. Lightning Cloak duration lowered. Lightning Cloak nerf is kind of tough. Tainasara enchant nerfed, and command fight damage buff lowered. I don't think the Val Mastery command fight should have been nerfed. I feel like the fact that it's like if you're investing into a Val Mastery build, you shouldn't get nerfed. Alright, and now let's go into the small updates. We have volume slider in the game, so now we can adjust music, which is a good thing. And then we also have some optimizations, which they patch multiple memory leaks, which is a W. So then we're gonna go more in depth with this exoskeleton rework. So basically, they're saying it's not identical to Chitin. It gives substantially more resistance and can stack with Chitin. So basically, if you're a Vesperian and you have this, you can basically stack it, which is, I guess, is good. And it also has a larger pool of durability. Natural armor stacks with your regular armor. Natural armor is unaffected by pin. All the healing caps and other nerfs that were effective on Exoskeleton have also been removed with this update. Old Exoskeleton was a risk reward trade-off. New Exo is a net benefit to your build. So I feel like the old Exoskeleton could have been more like reworked, not into the point where they just made it a whole different card. But at the same time, Exoskeleton was kind of busted. So yeah, and here we have where they say they're apologizing that some people base builds, but like I said earlier on in the video, if you are basing your build off of one card, that card has to be like busted. If you can make a whole build off of one card, meaning you don't have to invest into nothing because you only could take 20 hits, blah. So then they're listening to feedback about Exoskeleton, but like I said, if they do bring back the old Exoskeleton, I feel like it should be higher fortitude, like 50 fortitude for Exoskeleton. Therefore, like you have to invest into that. You can't just have 20 fortitude and then be able to do whatever you want, because you can't just scatter your points if you have 50 fortitude. Like you have to be smart with all your points if Exoskeleton is worth 50. So basically, they're saying that the durability scales with your power. The base is what it is currently, so this scaling will only be a positive thing. So meaning if you're a higher power, I believe that you'll have more durability. And natural armor is now restored to full when you win a PvP arena match. So basically every PvP arena match, you get your natural armor back, which is a W. Armor and natural armor will both now start at max in the PvP arena. So during PvP, your natural armor and the exoskeleton armor will basically restore after every match. And I believe in normal games, you have to go to a campfire. And that's basically the end of the updates for today. If y'all like these kind of videos, make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment what do y'all want to see me do in Deepwoken, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.